Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
In the heart of Eastern Europe, a brutal war on Ukrainian culture has left its mark on some of the most iconic stadiums in the region. I'm Ritro, and today we're going to take a closer look at the devastating impact of Russia's aggression on Ukraine's sports and cultural landscape. We're standing here in front of the Donbas Arena, once the pride of Shakhtar Donetsk's billionaire owner Rinat Akhmetov. This $400 million stadium was Ukraine's first elite European football arena and hosted some of the biggest names in music, Beyoncé and Rihanna among them. But 11 years ago, Russia took control of this symbol of Ukrainian ambition, abandoning it to the forces of destruction. Imagine walking into a stadium that once echoed with the sound of cheering fans, only to find it now abandoned, damaged, and stripped of its original purpose. That's what happened to Donbas Arena. The Russian-backed militants not only destroyed the glass facade, but also replaced the Ukrainian A in Shakhtar's name with the Russian E, making it a hollow mockery of Ukrainian identity. We spoke to American boxer Paulie Malignaggi, who fought in this very stadium back in 2012 and won the WBA welterweight title. He describes Donbas Arena as the most modern and impressive stadium he's ever seen. Everything was state-of-the-art. Now, it stands as a haunting reminder of what's been lost. In Mariupol, the city that Russia occupied in 2022, we saw another stadium fall victim to the same brutal forces. The main stadium, once home to Ukrainian football, now lies in ruins under Spanish-speaking militants from Russia's own football hooligans, Española. The memories of this once thriving sports complex are still painful for locals. As we traveled across eastern Ukraine, it became clear that Moscow's attempt to extinguish Ukrainian culture is not just a matter of propaganda, but an actual war on the country's very identity. Glenn Mikulev, European Commissioner for Culture and Sport, puts it bluntly. Sport is essential in forming identity, and that's what the Russian aggressor wants to erase. The once vibrant cities of Luhansk and Crimea now bear witness to this devastating impact. The Avangard Stadium, where Zorya made history by becoming one of only 3 non-capital city teams to win the Soviet Union's football championship, stands crumbling today. Its once-backed 22,000-seat stadium now lies abandoned, stripped of its athletic track and seats that faded under the harsh sun. Even the song Luhanshchina, a celebration of Luhansk's landscapes, history, hospitality, and beauty, is no longer a source of pride for locals, but rather a painful reminder of what they've lost. For them, the memory of this iconic stadium is now tainted by the Russian-backed separatists. In Crimea, Simferopol's Lokomotiv Stadium has also faced a strange fate since Russia took control. It was reopened in 2021 after 7 years of closure as a so-called training center for Crimean teams, a far cry from its former life as home to Ukraine's first national football champion after independence, Tavria. We spoke to Matvey Bidny, Ukraine's Minister of Youth and Sports, who denounced Russia's actions in Crimea. Every game under the Russian flag anywhere is an attempt to whitewash a crime. For him, holding matches in stadiums seized by Russia is a blatant violation of international law and another example of their hybrid aggression. As we stand here today, it's clear that Moscow's war on Ukrainian culture is far from over. The ruins of Donbas Arena serve as a haunting reminder of what's been lost, but the resilience of Ukraine's people will not be extinguished. The spirit of Zorya and Shakhtar Donetsk lives on, even in the darkest of times. For us at Ritro, we'll continue to tell these stories that are essential to understanding the human cost of conflict. We believe that everyone deserves to see the truth, no matter how hard it is to hear. That's why we're here, and we won't be silenced.